Mando on 420. Okay, so I got a notification from IGN channel, The Mandalorian Season 2 trailer on Disney Plus. I'm a little bit suspicious because it's only on IGN.
And you would think it would be on Disney at the very least.
Like, why don't I have more notifications about this? Clicked on the video, I haven't seen it yet, obviously. That's number 3 on trending, so I'm like, okay,
April Fool's
I'm like,
month?
I'm like, oh, all right, but let's see.
You have something I want. You may think you have some idea of what you are in possession of, but you do not.
I got nipple
Very
chills.
cool.
I gotta admit, it's pretty cool.
Are you ready for round 2?
Round 2. Is this real?
Could be. I feel like it
We need to talk.
could just be cobbled together.
Things have gotten out of hand, and I can't clean up the mess for you. It's time for you to take control of your own destiny. You can't stay with me anymore.
What?
And I don't know how many times I've told you not to smoke.
Yes.
You had me going for a little bit.
Yeah.
Think about it.
My real father's are not.
You're lucky I'm out of carbonite.
Oh, God. What made me suspicious is because I saw that there was that, when I clicked on it, there were so many dislikes. And I was like, why episode is there so many dislikes?
Yeah, you know, it's just a really bad trailer for the show.
Oh, God. Wow. They had me going for a little. I'm like, I'm getting chills. I'm getting excited. This is feeling real. I'm not sure, but is this real?
Yeah, it was really good. It was like when they did that Zelda April Fool's trailer years ago, where I was like, yeah, this looks pretty convincing. Oh, it's not.
It's because they're taking the lines from Giancarlo Esposito and they're overlapping it. And you're like, okay, this could be a real lead-in teaser trailer. There were images where I was like, okay, I think I've seen this image before, but it's common for season 2 trailers or sequel trailers to use footage from before we start seeing some new clips.
And if he's back in his ship, I mean, we'll probably
Yeah.
get similar angles anyway.
And then we started hearing Mando talk, and I'm like, I've never heard that line before. Oh, this must be real. This must be new footage. And I was starting to get suspicious with some of the slowing down of the frame rate moments. And I'm like, oh, it's like kept going back and forth.
Well, I was sitting there going, is that really Pedro Pascal's voice? Like, I really had to hone in on it because it was a pretty decent impression if it wasn't actually him.
When you cut to him and then you see smoke in the room, I was like, oh, guys, this is a pot joke. And then they cut to him. And I love the punch of how Baby Yoda has grown, how he looks different. Showing Groot there made me think of like the teen Groot joke that when you first see him in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So I felt like they were kind of playing on that side. I don't think it wouldn't have been as funny if Baby Yoda just looked like regular Baby Yoda and just had some joint in his hand, but the fact that he had
It's like a glow stick.
yeah, the fact that he had like this ridiculous glow stick joint and how strange he looks. And his hand, I'm not picking up on what that hand is from. That looked like it could either be like those creatures from Ghostbusters or Gremlins. It's not coming to mind right now for me.
Well, that's the thing is Yoda and this Baby Yoda looked very janky, almost like you would see in like a Full Moon Features type of like if they did a Yoda knockoff. Oddly perfect for a pot parody because like that's always what the like even if you think about like Scary Movie when Ghostface is smoking a joint, like it's the kind of janky looking mask. So it really follows in that suit. And weirdly, with all that's going on in the world, I feel like April Fool's really lost its shine. Nobody wanted to do that this year. And I feel like 420 is a better version of that, where it's like if we had like 4 or 5 of these kind of things, where it's just like, here's a random trailer that turns into a pot joke, I think that's actually kind of better.
And I gotta say, you know, like the production that they put together for it, it was actually not bad looking. It was pretty good.
I feel like you owe it a like just for that alone. Just for being convincing for half a second.
What does the description box say here? Din Djarin has traveled far far, made many enemies, and shouldered the burden of some very precious cargo, but his journey is far from over. Mandalorian is set after the fall of the Empire and before the emergence of the First. I love this. They really committed to trolling people. All right, okay? There's a pinned comment here.
If you are upset by this video, might I advise you to celebrate the holiday. Wait half an hour, watch it again, and let us know how you feel after that, Jeremy. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I'll do that anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I love these top comments. Jake Smith. How many more lies have I been told by the council? Darth Vader. Yoda pulls middle finger. Wait. Is this legal? Yeah. People are watching the official trailer in Darth Vader voice.
No! Have you seen that thing where it's like the Spanish track and it sounds so much better?
No, I haven't.
Spanish Darth Vader's no is way better.
No, I had no idea. I gotta say, this was much needed for me today. I quite enjoyed this.
Nice.
It was a rough weekend, and this is really a great way to kick off this special holiday. If you guys are legally able to celebrate, go celebrate the social distancing in your home. Mm-hmm. If it is illegal for you to celebrate, do it anyway. Do it in private. It's the big deal.
Yeah. I think we're all past that now.
Yeah.
Put on half-baked.
Dang. If only I started celebrating before. I mean, I gotta say, like, I don't need to be quote-unquote celebrating right now in order to enjoy this, but maybe I'll celebrate tonight and take Jeremy's advice and rewatch this because, yeah, this was good while watching Pineapple Express. I'll make sure to do that tonight.
Just dual screen it, yeah.
Oh, this was a blasty blast. Thank you, IGN, for doing this. I love how the likes and dislikes are so neck and neck right now. This is what it is at the time of cutting our reaction up together. That's what it is. They're so neck and neck.
Dude, 19K people just harshing the buzz.
Just take a joke, guys. Take a joke. Who cares? There's more serious things in the world going on to get mad about. This is not something to get mad about.
Yeah, what would you rather? A delay announcement?
Yeah, take the piss out of yourself. Things are already delayed. This was fun. Super fun. Thank you, IGN. I liked it.
I did.
Guys, subscribe to IGN. Subscribe to The Real Rejects if you haven't done so already. Make sure to click that notification bell to get notified whenever we've got a YouTube video up. Check us out on Patreon. We just finished My Hero Academia Season 4 finale. That's going up today. There's a whole bunch of other shows as well. And in the midst of this pandemic, we are also on Stardust a hell of a lot. So many other platforms. John has just got us started on a Discord. So yeah, go to our Discord as soon as you can. And last but not least, Derek Mitchell and Victoria Huntley. I thought it'd be fun for this month to do some fan fiction of our Patronajects of what would happen if they met each other. I wrote this one. John, you play Victoria. She's British. And I'll play Derek Mitchell, friend from, I think it's Kansas? Does tech. He was a Lyft driver. You'll see why I mentioned that right now.
He's basically Superman.
Interior, Lyft ride. Derek Mitchell, Lyft driver, picks up Victoria Huntley, a British woman cosplaying as Hermione Granger, visiting San Diego Comic-Con. So let's just imagine Victoria Huntley in the back seat while Derek Mitchell drives. So is this your first time going to Comic-Con?
It is. I traveled all the way from the UK to be here.
Oh, wow. This is the furthest I've traveled. I picked up a ride from my home state, which Greg couldn't remember the state of at the time of writing this, which took me to San Diego. So I figured, why not do some rides while I'm here?
What do you do?
I'm the Lyft driver.
Obviously, you picked me up.
Right. I guess I get a little flustered talking to pretty women.
Oh, how you think I'm pretty? Thank you.
Yeah, I've always had a thing for Hermione Granger. I mean, after she started growing up in Prisoner of Azkaban, I stopped thinking she was hot, but before that, hell yeah.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, I don't know why Greg always writes me like I'm some creepy Lyft driver when technically I got a new job working tech and left the ride service industry behind. What about you? What do you do for a living?
Well, in the UK,
Yeah. You single? I'm kind of turned on.
Oh, no. Wow. I'm actually engaged to a very attractive gentleman who likes to ride around in the tube and have a spot of tea while watching the Queen on the television because, I'm British.
Sounds like Greg writes you like a stereotype, too.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he thinks he'll have a successful writing career if he can't retain more detailed facts of when writing these shoutouts.
Well, why isn't your boyfriend here?
Fiancé.
Oh, sorry. Why isn't your friend with benefits here?
He was watching Prince Charles videos on the telly and forgot to pack his luggage. Or as us Brits call it, luggage.
So I take it we're not going back to your hotel.
Expelliarmus!
Derek Mitchell vanishes from the driver's seat, killing both Derek and Victoria in the process due to a collision into a crowd of people waiting in line for Hall H. And that's why Comic-Con was really canceled in 2020. Our patronymic should never meet.